We get ready to go live, and as a matter of fact, we are live. As a matter of fact, welcome to Untitled. I'm your host, Star Jones, and joining me as always is my man, formerly of the BX. Now he resides in North Carolina. Dom is here. How you doing, brother?
Good evening, gentlemen.
All right, and also riding with me is my boy from Hollis, Queens, my man David. David, glad to have you on. How you feeling tonight, bro?
I'm doing good, brothers. Good to
right,
see you guys.
Good to see you guys. Happy New Year. Yes.
Happy New Year. Yeah.
To one and all.
Yeah.
Let's all hope for a safe, healthy, prosperous 2024 as we leave 2023 behind. Thank goodness for that.
Yes.
Okay. So with that being said, let's get into this show. We're going to start off on the lane of the NFL. Are several members of the New York Giants, including running back Saquon Barkley, playing in their last game in Week 18 coming up this week with this organization? Oh wait, let me see. Before we answer that question, let me bring the professional bowler in. Sir Reggie. Sir Reggie is joining us. How you doing, Reggie?
Listen, I'm doing fine. I had a good night Tuesday. I went 205, 269, 235.
Oh, wow.
You almost did it. You almost did a 300. You almost did a 300, 269.
I'm still a scrub.
Oh, okay. Well, I know I'm not playing against you. That's what. I'm not bowling against you. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So
a lot of people don't want to.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oof.
So I was just about to answer this question. Several members of the New York Giants are playing in their last game this Sunday with this organization, including Saquon Barkley. Woo. The one I'm more concerned about is, believe it or not, is the defensive coordinator, Wink Martindale. Wink has done some things with this defense. Now, I've seen the aggression in them. They come up big when they have to. That's more of a concern than Barkley, because you guys already know how I feel about the running back position, how I believe that it's being phased out. And Dom, I know you're a big fan of Saquon because he's from Penn State, and that's your boy. I get it. But at the same time, I mean, unless they're going to really utilize him as a Swiss Army knife, as they do with CMC with San Francisco, if they're just going to do the regular with him, well, then you might as well just have somebody else handle those carries. That's just my opinion, So I don't know.
I mean,
yeah.
If I had to guess, I would say yes to the answer the question. I think he's done.
You think he's done?
I think he's done in New York. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it was nice. How has it been? Like 5-6 years?
About that. Yeah. About that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, and this is not a knock on Saquon.
No.
I just
absolutely.
think that it's run its course here, and I could see him definitely going elsewhere.
Yeah, me too. You know what, guys, and what's sad about it, he ain't going to make no money.
Yeah.
Right.
He's going to be coming Ezekiel Elliott.
Yep.
He's going to be just another running back trying to find a spot. And guess what, guys? The Giants never got the full Monty out of him.
Yeah.
No.
One, because he got hurt.
Right.
Yep.
Then when he came back, they still did the Danny Dimes thing. They tried everything but Saquon Barkley. So now he's like a man without a country. He's going to be another Ezekiel Elliott. He'll go on the market after this year. And what do you think he's going to get, guys?
Probably half of what he's getting now.
Yeah, $5 million, $6 million.
Probably about 5.5 to 6.
If that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
I
can see that.
And
it's
you know what?
shame.
He's probably right at the life expectancy rate.
Yeah.
Of a running back. He probably exceeded it, actually.
He
I
probably
think he did.
even with his injuries.
Well,
exactly. And it's the shame of it is like Dom was saying, you haven't even seen the full Monty of this guy's talent. I don't understand. How long has McCaffrey been in the league? A little bit longer.
Same time as him.
Almost, right? But look at the mileage McCaffrey. McCaffrey seems like he's gonna go a little bit further. This is just my opinion. He seems like it because he was definitely on a roll this year. You understand? And with Saquon having similar traits or whatnot, it's just not the same. I'm not seeing it.
Okay, so we're going to start with the injuries to Barkley.
We know
where the injuries were, and how long it takes to recover from those injuries. Now remember, McCaffrey until he got to San Francisco. Not saying he wasn't doing well in Carolina, because he was, but if you keyed on Cam Newton and McCaffrey, that was it. McCaffrey, in my opinion, he was almost hurt every damn season he played in Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. So is it Carolina, or is it the way San Francisco was coaching to get him into his strengths? The Giants are not doing that. You understand? You want to run him in between the tackles. Okay. There was a play the other day. They went over the middle. He's in a flat 1-on-1 with a linebacker. Where they go? Over the middle? Are you serious? You mean to tell me Barkley is not talented enough to get away from that linebacker that's in front of him? Stop it. So I think it's more on the Giants coaching than it is on Barkley. I think if they mess around and lose Barkley,
which they will,
if they're smart, which I highly doubt, but if they're smart, they sign him. They sign him.
Well, can they do the what is that thing with the
do the damn Kirk Cousins shit?
Yeah, exactly.
But didn't they franchise tag him this year?
Who?
Didn't they franchise tag him this year?
They did.
I believe they did. That's
to Reggie's point. In the 3-year period, McCaffrey played 16 games in 3 years.
Okay.
But the year before he started them injuries, probably the first and last guy to get 1,000 yards receiving and rushing.
Right.
So did the injuries help him?
Kind of saved his career. You want to say?
And guess what? The good thing is Reggie, he got hurt in Carolina.
Right, exactly.
where Reggie admits it. I watched it every Sunday.
Yeah.
It was him and Cam Newton. Other than that, it was name a wide receiver the Panthers had that you know.
Yeah, I can't. I mean,
that's about it.
That's about it. Exactly.
Or the guy that killed his girlfriend or had his girlfriend killed.
Ray Caruth. Yeah, it was either.
But I think he was before Cam.
And Ray Caruth, was he really that popular like that? Was he really that good like that? I mean,
no.
To me, it was just Steve Smith and Kibbles and Bits for the most part. You understand? With their receiving corps back in the day, even to this day. Okay, so
I feel bad for him.
And what? Didn't they have a tight end? Who was the tight end?
Oh, Olsen. The guy that's commentary now.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah. They had him. Cam,
Greg Olsen was a beast. He was a beast, no doubt. I can't disrespect.
But that was it. They went through wide receivers every year. Cam Newton, either him or McCaffrey, was leading the team in rushing. I mean,
but I'm just saying, man. But
me and my son, God rest his soul, we used to say, man, one day Cam Newton's going to throw a pass to himself.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
And just run it like a screen pass.
Yeah.
Now, y'all keep going.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all of us. What can you do, man?
Yeah.
You're 100% right that they didn't get the full out of Barkley. But like I said, what else is out there? Who else is out there?
Yeah.
Where's he going, guys? Where's he going?
I don't think he's going to go anywhere, because I think people are actually going to be afraid to touch him.
Yeah, then there's that, yeah.
I think they're going to be afraid to touch him, so I don't think he's going to get the money he thinks he's going to get.
Okay. Listen, let me bring in brother Craig Stevens. How you doing, Craig? Long time no see, man.
Yeah,
it's been a bit.
Yeah,
What's up, Greg?
I understand. I'm sorry to interrupt. I understand. Let me just, give you my condolences as well, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. And I think Ronan is also with us, but he's got his mic muted, so I'll bring him in whenever he's ready. Thanks for tuning in, Ronan. And
What's up, Reg? Hey, again, to Reggie's point, McCaffrey been in the league 1 year more than Saquon. He came in at 17, Barkley 18.
18. Okay. Yeah.
But McCaffrey got a home. Barkley don't.
Exactly. McCaffrey's good at this point. Saquon, it's a shame because, again, this guy is like uber talented. You know what I'm saying? Running, receiving, and to Reggie's point, and I agree, it's the coaching. You understand? If you're such an offensive genius, Mr. Daboll, Where is the influence? I'm not seeing it. You know, with these play calls, especially in regards to Saquon and whatnot, we're not seeing it.
Who was the coach before Dable?
Who was it?
Joe.
That was the coach he had first, wasn't it?
Was it
Judge?
Joe Judge. Okay, Joe Judge. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's done, guys. Yeah. He's Ezekiel Elliott moving forward.
And it's sad. It's sad because there was a great thing.
I don't think I wouldn't say Ezekiel Elliott because he didn't take the pounding like Zeke did. I think he has life left in him, but somebody got to bring it out of him, bro.
Yeah, but he plays running back, Reg. I mean, we've been down this road a million times, guys. A running back's going to be thrown. It's getting worse since we met each other, guys. It's like a running back is like, maybe. Well,
it's like an afterthought.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like an afterthought.
Yeah, well, you got to go with how the style of play is being played now, just like in basketball. You don't have a big man anymore.
Right.
And the one big man you do have, he's a 7'1" shooting guard, but, you know, that's just my opinion.
Okay.
I don't know who shares
What
that
do you
with
think
me.
if he goes to the Ravens?
Well, if he did, that would
going
be
to the bargain price. Don't get me wrong.
For sure, but that would be dangerous. And when I say dangerous, that's a scary thing. You know, you got him with Lamar, you know, who's going to be MVP this year. That would be dangerous. You know what? Let me hear from. I got to hear from my man. Hasn't been here in a minute. Craig? What do you think about the situation with Saquon and several other members of the Giants possibly playing or participating in their last game for this organization?
Yeah, I think it's time for Saquon to move on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, his talent, I think, has been wasted in New York.
Yeah.
You know, and because of the injuries, like everyone was saying, he still is. I think he still has some playing time in those legs. You know, but he's like Dom said, he's a running back. that position's becoming obsolete, like the fullback is now.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because the NFL they want to score points. That's what it's about. Scoring points.
You know, I'm a little sick of this microwave fandom. I really am. It's spanning. I'm waiting for. Well, actually, it's applying to baseball. As a matter of fact, with the whole. Yeah, it's applying to that as well. So I'm just sick of the whole thing. To be honest with you. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty much turned off for sports. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Because
I'm getting there.
Changes. Changes.
What's next? What's next? You're going to get like an owner throwing water on the fans or something?
I will say this, guys, and not because I'm a baseball guy. In baseball, there's still going to be pitching and hitting.
Right.
In football, it's like all out, let's score as many points as we can. But if you look at the NBA this year, it's insane, guys.
It's ridiculous.
It's horrible.
Teams are scoring 135 points and losing.
Yeah.
The Indiana Pacers are going to give up 200 points this year. I swear to God. They're going to give up 200 points.
Regulation or overtime?
They gave up 141 points the other night.
Yeah.
Still won by 5.
Yeah.
Wow.
What the?
Exactly.
I do this every morning, guys. I wake up and I go on Twitter.
Right.
5 teams scored 135 points or more.
That's ridiculous.
4 of them scored over 130 and lost. What the?
Exactly.
On, that's what I mean about baseball. You still got to pitch. You still got to hit. There's no referee. There's no 3-point line. There's no phantom defense.
Right.
And I told you guys years ago, not to change the subject, I'm sick of hearing who's a good defensive player in the NBA. They're gone. Walt Frazier does not exist no more. They are gone.
I was just about to bring that up because our boy Bishop likes to bring up that, and you guys go back and forth. But you know what? Those days are gone. Sadly, but it's true. It's definitely sad.
Right on the heels, guys. Come on. Quarterbacks are throwing 35, 40 times a game.
Yep.
We don't remember that, do we? Nah. I mean, I'm not that old, am I?
Well, no, you're not.
Dan Marino did.
Yeah,
that was Dan Fouts.
And Dan Fouts as well.
Well, I was about to say Ed Coryell. Yeah, but that wasn't the norm.
Right, exactly.
The Dolphins still had
It was
3
the
running
norm
backs.
for them because they didn't have no damn running backs.
Right.
The Dolphins
right.
had 3 of them before Marino. They had Zonka,
Yeah.
Kick, and
Zonka.
Morris.
Right.
Remember those days?
Yeah.
Of course.
Come on,
Of
guys.
course, man.
What? The only
You know?
only running back for the Chargers I remember is what? Chuck Muncie, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, you got to remember
Years
Ladanian. Ladanian was
Yeah.
Those
No,
were
no, no.
years
I'm
after
sorry.
Dan Coryell.
Right.
Oh,
You're talking
okay,
about in
sorry.
that era. Yeah.
You're a fan of one of the teams that reinvented this shit, the Bills. Your quarterback will throw the ball 65 times a game. He don't care how many interceptions he throws.
You got
He's
that
still
right.
gonna throw it.
He said, "Listen, I throw it. Somebody's going to catch it. Maybe
You
the
know
other
what, Dave?
team,
I'll get
but
ready to say
somebody."
that.
My completion,
You know
my
what?
completion
You got-
percentage is going to be high either way.
Right.
Here's the thing about him,
It all
though, guys.
counts. It all
He's
counts.
still at 65% completion ratio.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay.
But
So,
he
kills
did
me.
to
this.
his
He
team or the
reinvented
other
the
team?
quarterback stuff. Your boy, R.
Wait, to
I
his
know,
team
man.
or the other team? Come on.
I love him though. I love watching him play.
It hurts me. It hurts me. I can't even
No.
watch. I can't watch him. I
I
can't.
love watching him play.
No. I'm not that much
I'm a
of a
gunslinger. Swing. Serious.
Yeah,
End the conversation.
Listen,
If
Yeah.
you're
Who
open,
was,
you're open.
who was the Falcons quarterback? Was that Jeff? What was his name?
Jeff George.
Jeff
Jeff
George.
George.
For
Yes.
the Raiders.
Yeah,
For who?
He was a slinger.
Jeff George.
What?
Was
Jeff George.
Jeff George.
Didn't he
was
play for the
slinging that.
Falcons at one time?
Yeah, he played for the Falcons.
Okay. Yeah. He didn't care.
He
No.
didn't give a damn.
And your boy's just like that, R. But
Don't
the difference
remind
with
me,
him,
please.
He can run.
But he's a running back
He
too.
gets in trouble,
Yeah,
he'll run.
yeah.
And
You know how I feel about
He's
that
rolling.
dude, man. I'm done with him. I don't care. They could win a
Come
Super
on,
Bowl.
R.
No, I'm done, bro.
Wow.
I'm done.
Wow.
I love it.
I just
Jeez.
recently learned, and this is weeks ago, maybe even a few months ago. But I'm just saying, I had no idea that this cat has led the league in interceptions for several years in a row. Okay.
No. So when you took the blinders off, that's when you knew.
Wow. Wait. So that takes the pressure off Eli Manning right there.
A little bit.
He gets a pass.
A little
more than
bit.
Kazoo. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? A little bit. You know what I
Get
mean?
Kazoo out of here.
Mm.
Exactly.
He can't shine this boy's shoes. Come on. Stop.
Now, I brought up Wink Martindale from the Giants defensive coordinator. Do you guys think that if he breaks out, what effect is that going to be for the defense? You think it'll be a good thing, positive, or will it be not so good?
The defense isn't the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if he leaves, you're saying what's the impact? Since
That's
the
what-
defense is not the problem. If he leaves, will it become a problem?
I think they'd be crazy to let him go.
Well, again,
Mhm.
his contract
They'd be
is
crazy
up.
to let him
His
go.
contract is up, and his contract is up, and there was some rumblings about him given like a head coaching opportunity.
No, the next head coaching opportunity is the coach of Michigan.
Oh, Hubbard.
He's getting
Or
the next-
Carolina.
Yeah. He's
No. Unfortunately,
No.
he may go to L.A.
With the Chargers.
Yes.
Well, I heard what's his name supposed to be considered for that as well. The guy in New England.
Yeah.
Belichick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The guy
That job's walking
the guy in
into
New
a
England
position.
called Belichick. We mean who?
Oh, I thought-
that dude in New
I
England,
thought-
bro.
No, I was thinking. You know who I was thinking?
Who? Don't say Adam Gase. No.
McDaniels, yo, McDaniels.
Oh, come on.
No, I think people are over the whole.
They better be.
I
They
think he's
better.
over him.
But somebody's going to give him a shot like they did Steve Fisher. What Jeff Fisher? I'm sorry.
Jeff Fisher.
Yeah.
You know how much life that damn coach had, and his teams were horrible.
Well,
How did somebody get a coaching job and the job you just left, you sucked at?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Well, they got to go back.
Yeah.
They got to go back down the ranks to fix their reputation, their image, and whatnot. And then when it's fixed in a coordinator position, now you're the next hot head coaching candidate.
But
You know
that's what
I'm
I
saying?
mean. Or how did you get hot when your team sucked? How many games are the Giants going to win this year?
What's that again?
How many games are the Giants going to win this year? 6, 7?
That if they're lucky, if they'll be lucky to get 7.
And R's going to sit there with his chest stuck out and say, "Yes, I could be the head coach of who? You couldn't be a coach on a 7-win team."
You said a
But
coach
it's
of
the
who?
NFL, guys. I digress.
Well,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna tell you right now. I think that Dable was lucky to win Coach of the Year last year.
Without a doubt.
He was lucky. You know what I'm saying? It was a narrative that was pushed, and it got pushed to the point where he won that award. But did he really deserve it? Absolutely not. And we're seeing the results of that. And just
Why you? Whoa! Why you feel he didn't deserve it last year?
He didn't deserve it because he didn't deserve it.
He wasn't the best. He wasn't the best coach last year.
No, hell no.
Did he win
Hell
9 games?
Are you serious?
Who was? Oh, with the fucking horrible team that they had before him? Absolutely.
No
You
way.
bugging.
You are sipping some
Kool-Aid
prepared by a giant employee.
Yeah.
Employee. You are sipping
If I'm not
Kool-Aid
mistaken,
right now.
me and Dave are Jets fans.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm ready for him to go, Dave.
You ready for him? You ready?
Yes. He got to go.
You don't think he gets a pass because of Rodgers?
He's almost in the Doc Rivers gets a pass boat now.
Oh.
Serious. Because Doc Rivers always had somebody hurt or somebody played a really bad game in Game 7 that you never should have got to because you blew 3-2.
So, Dom, you're done. You're done.
Yeah.
You done with Salah?
Yeah, I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't get mad at him. I can't get mad at him for that, Dave. I can't get mad at him.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
He got too many get out of jail.
Who's out there, though? This is what I'm saying. Who's out there?
So they're going to bring in Belichick 20 years later.
No,
now
you saw how that worked.
If that happens, that happens, oh man, forget about it.
I think Belichick is done, bro. Belichick is done.
Guys, there's got to be a good college coach somewhere.
There's got to be.
Yeah, it's Jim Harbaugh.
Well, not him.
Nah, he's not. He ain't coming to New York. He ain't coming to New York.
I don't want him anyway. He's too. He needs to pull his pants down. Something. I mean, I don't want him pants sagging off his ass. And he had his pants up like Urkel.
Wasn't he the quarterback of the Colts?
Years ago.
Many years ago.
Many moons ago.
Exactly.
The Colts and the Bears, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Bears?
I know he was the Colts.
Yeah, the Colts. The Bears. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I
think he played for the Bears at one point too.
He played for the Bears.
He did?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you're a college coach, why would you want to go to the NFL? If you're on,
exactly.
Money.
I was
money.
These guys actually.
If you're in the Power 5, you're gonna make the money. You don't have to deal with the headache. The professional athlete is a headache.
Okay.
Right. What did they say? What they say he's making a year now? I think 10 million.
Yeah, at least
something crazy.
At least.
Yeah. And then when you're on in one of those Power 5s, your house, your home is free.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, your car.
Yeah, I mean, you are like a god in those college towns, especially when that's the only really sport there.
For sure.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
he gets an alibi in Michigan because all their teams suck.
Yeah.
Sorry. He does.
Well, except for the Lions. Except for the Lions.
Oh,
except for the Lions.
Yeah, my bad.
This year.
Yeah.
Not all of them, Dom.
We can finally say that.
Thank God the Pistons won a game. Thank God the Pistons won a game for your Nets, are.
Yeah, I was bro. I was so nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I said because this is the perfect storm for them to go down in infamy to lose into this team. I was waiting for it. I was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah,
you know?
it wasn't going to be good, and some people on here might not have let you forget it either.
Exactly. I was like, please.
But the sad thing is, they won a game, and now the Nets have the longest losing streak.
What is their losing streak? What is that right now?
Is it 8?
7 or 8?
I think 8. 7 or 8. Yep.
But you know what though? Honestly, and I can say this, and you guys will think I'm crazy. It's not that bad. We're not. It's not that bad. It really isn't. Even I know it's hilarious.
The Nets are not on the docket, so we don't want to rub you the wrong way.
Wait, hold on.
It's not that bad.
And y'all said I was drinking.
He said it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Put down the
right now. It's just a phase. It's a phase. It's a downward trend. Yeah, I get it. There are teams that go through that. I understand, but it's not that bad. It's going to get better.
It's bad.
It's going to get better. It's going to get better.
It's like
bad,
sleeping in the gutter on a beautiful street.
And I'm not saying a championship. I'm not saying player, but it's going to get better.
No.
It's going to get better.
I agree wholeheartedly with my Carolina brother Bishop.
Okay.
The Nets were never able to get anybody.
Right.
They went and got the Three Stooges and messed up everything under the sun. So now you're back to being the Nets.
This is true. I'm not going
to. So you might as well go back to Jersey.
No.
Play in that beautiful arena they built you before you ran, and call it George.
No.
Think about it. I mean, I know you're a Nets fan. I love you. You're a but think about
it as well. Yes.
They couldn't get Jack Diddley squat, and they went out and got the 3 weirdest players in the NBA.
Right.
Tried to make
that lasted 5 minutes.
But pretty much.
Now you're back to being the Nets.
Right.
That's when you had them Three Stooges, you had something to talk about.
They got
hurt. One was going to reinvent the wheel.
It's really not.
Well, that's the thing. Dom, they went out and got a square, a circle, and a triangle.
Yeah.
And tried to fit him in the hole.
Put them all in different holes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, guys. No, you're just looking at it right now, and you're seeing the 8-game losing streak, and you're like,
they're gonna dump Bridges.
No, they're not. They're not getting
rid
rid
of.
of.
They're gonna get rid of Bridges and get some picks.
No,
that's their only direction.
No.
I love you, brother.
Did you read that statistic on that guy? What's his name? The other Cam that don't know how to pass.
Johnson?
Thomas or Johnson?
Thomas.
Okay.
They said he had more misses than assists in like the 20 games. And I'm watching this, man.
Bro, come on, man.
And we're watching the Nets.
Stop
and
it.
Me and my son are like, does this guy ever pass? I'm like, Dominic, I watched the Nets a lot.
That's not his game. That's not his game.
No, he don't pass.
That's not his game.
What is his game?
Yeah, what is his game?
He's a scorer.
His game is like Randall's.
He's a scorer, okay?
Like Randall.
As long as at least he's not like RJ. Thank God, okay? So he's not RJ.
Hey, we don't talk about Canadians on the show.
Yeah, the Maple Mamba.
Oh, Canada.
Exactly. He's not like that dude, so whatever. Yeah. I'm just saying. Cam could put the ball in the hole. So, you know what I'm saying? There's nights when
he ain't got no choice. He don't pass the damn ball.
Yeah,
then he does what he does. Then he does what he does. That's it. That's what he's supposed to do.
Can he play defense?
No.
Nobody plays defense.
Nobody plays defense in the
That's
NBA.
why I asked.
Sorry, Dave.
That's why I asked that question.
Nobody plays that.
Can he at least play defense?
What is defense? Are you kidding me? No, nobody plays that. But I'm just saying, man, Brooklyn, they're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. Yeah, we're gonna be all right, bro. You say no right now, we're gonna be all right.
I am not saying this because I'm a Knicks fan.
I know.
I'm a basketball fan.
I know you're being objective, and I totally respect it. I get
they are in big trouble.
Nah.
No, they're not.
No.
They can't even get draft picks. They need to.
Because when Ben Simmons comes back,
using the word
yes, that's right. The comeback player of the year. How's that?
When Ben Simmons comes back, it's
all right. So I was a little bit off with that one. A little bit off. Okay, but even so,
wait. Hold on.
Even so, hold on. No. Ben Simmons will be back at some point. We're also missing another guy named Lonnie. Hold on, Lonnie Walker, who was productive. We're missing him. God, yeah, listen, Lonnie it's Walker. A team. It's a team effort, Dom. Yeah, the names aren't sexy and whatnot. I get that, but it's a team effort. I'm telling you, they're gonna put out their effort. They're gonna play together as a team, and they're gonna be much more better than what we're seeing right now.
They're about as sexy as the rust on the outside of the Barkley Center.
They need to be serious sellers at the trade deadline.
No.
Yeah.
Sean
That's
Marks,
their only hope, You're not going to lure
Marks.
nobody to Brooklyn.
No, we will.
You need to build from scratch. Which they were doing with Kenny Atkinson. No. Remember when they had Kenny Atkinson before they got the Three Stooges, they were building that from scratch. And were they going to be a championship team?
No.
Were they a good? Were they a good team? Were they a good team?
Yes, they were.
Yeah, they were a competitive team.
Exactly.
Again, you sold your soul to the devil for 3 horns. And now look where you're at. You got Ben Simmons, who when you said would be comeback player of the year. What did I say, Dave?
He just didn't say what year.
Okay. In order to be comeback player of the year, you had to do what?
So messed up. That is so messed up. That is so wrong. On many levels, that's horrible. That's horrible. I'm gonna get you back for that. That's wrong, bro.
Miss Cleo told
that
him.
was
He
that.
said,
that
call me now.
Really? That is bro. Seriously, dude.
That's your boy. That's your boy Dave, not me.
No, I'm just saying you could still be right eventually.
No, Dave.
Foul, man. Living mad foul right now.
How many birthdays has he had since he's been on the court?
Living mad foul right now. I'm about to cancel you out. You're living mad foul right
canceled. Wait, all the stuff that's been said, and I just said you didn't say what year, and I get canceled.
Yeah, that was a hit below the belt right there. That's why.
We didn't even get to the unhinged portion yet.
Right.
Hey, listen.
That's horrible.
Unhinged could pop up any minute.
Always does.
That's the thing about
you got that right.
It's like creeping over the shoulder.
Let's do this real quick. I was just talking to Dom about this earlier.
God.
I do not understand this whatsoever. I'm talking about the financial implications of this, but Dom put me on, and good for him. Good for him. Dom and David put me on. Good for him. Because Dom, go over what you were saying to me to the audience, please, sir, about this contract that Mr. Wilson has.
He got a 5-year extension on the Denver Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
The extension hasn't even kicked in yet. The contract itself is worth $242.6 million. Kicks in next year on the ass end of that humongous contract he had from Seattle that he brought to Denver. So you extended him before his contract was up. If I'm not mistaken, $156 million, let's round down, $150 million of that is guaranteed. So if you told Craig Stevens, Craig, we don't want you no more, you're still paying him $150 million.
Yep.
Word.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's because I don't like Sean Payton. But the quarterback whisperer didn't do his job. So now Russell Wilson, who had a bad at the beginning of the season, guys, he sucked.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. I was texting y'all during Sunday saying, this guy's done.
Right.
But he turned it around. When they won all those games in a row, you didn't hear nobody talking about Russell Wilson, did you?
No, you didn't.
Nope.
All of a sudden, this guy out of nowhere trying to justify if we release him, not probably knowing that if we release him, we still got to pay him $150 million.
Right, you're doing him a favor.
So Russell Wilson, I'm not a fan of Russell Wilson. I'm just giving y'all sheer numbers. Russell Wilson could sit back and do dance videos with his wife and get up $150 million and never throw a football again.
Exactly.
And here's the thing: $200 and something million he got from Seattle.
Here's the thing: last year for the Broncos, I think he had 16 touchdown passes and like 11 interceptions. What's his stats so far this year? 26 touchdown passes and 8 interceptions. That sounds like a much improved, better year.
Yeah.
What's the problem? What's the problem? Again, Dom has a very good point. Yeah.
They got 70 dropped on them in opening night. Remember the first game of the season? Miami scored 70 points.
I forgot about that. Yep.
Remember?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
That's when the birds started whispering, this guy's done.
Yep.
But you know what, guys? He was.
Yeah, but he also wasn't playing defense.
He was on his last leg.
But the last time I checked, he didn't play defense.
Yep. That's
Let's be honest. If you know football, he was probably had one foot on the banana peel and the other one out the door in Seattle. Seattle was able to unload him, and you picked him up. And then before he could say, R. Jones, you extended him.
Yeah.
He didn't throw a pass, guys. He didn't throw one pass with the Broncos before they gave him that extension.
Yeah.
Now you're stuck.
Yep. Exactly.
All because of Sean Payton. Because you couldn't coach a winning team who you thought was going to be a winning team.
Right.
Now it's Russell Wilson's fault. We know it goes back to the quarterback, guys. Don't get me wrong.
Of course.
But you're the quarterback whisperer.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That
was busy trying to throw him under the bus.
Right. There you go.
That's the real bottom line.
And that's what we was talking about, Dom. Throwing him under the bus. You know?
He didn't sign him.
Right.
They got Sean Payton after they got Russell Wilson. Remember, they got Russell Wilson, and then here comes the quarterback whisperer.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, these guys with their egos. Come on, bro. You won one Super Bowl.
wasn't what's his name supposed to be a whisperer of quarterbacks as well? The guy before Peyton Hackett, who's now the OC in New York with the Jets.
Yeah.
And we see what happened with that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, you can't whisper if you don't have a quarterback.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, come on now. Come on. So now what does the future hold? Is this it? Because he's gonna get released.
Yeah.
He's gonna get released. That's just what it is. So what's next?
It's funny how you got there. What does the future hold? You have future in there.
Oh, great.
Hey, yo, D, right there.
That's good.
He's trying to get us canceled.
That's the Hollis Queens coming out. That's the Hollis Queens coming out. That's the Hollis Queens coming out. That's what that was. You know what I'm saying? But what's
I like that one, D.
Yeah. Well, hey, guess what, guys? He's like I said, do the math. He can go somewhere and be a backup for 3 years. He's going to get $50 million
to hold the clip.
Divide that 150 they owe him by 3, $50 million a year, and whatever R. Jones gives him to be a backup.
Right.
Yep.
Let's say he gets $5 million. That's $55 million a year.
He's paid. He's paid.
He's going to be a high-paid Jameis Winston.
Yeah, there you go. He's paid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's definitely paid. I had brought up the possibility of I just threw out like the Giants because they're gonna need a quarterback at some point.
Unless they draft one.
I mean, this draft is supposed to be a quarterback heavy one, if I'm not mistaken.
So they say.
So they say. Yeah, so they say. You understand what I'm saying? And at this point, I don't know what their position is right now as far as like in the draft or whatnot, but I would assume that it's probably like somewhere between 10. Yeah, should I say 10? Maybe not even that 10, maybe a little higher. Maybe 8, 9, perhaps, to like about 13. Perhaps. This is just off the top of my head. So it's possible they could draft somebody, you know what I'm saying? Or do you want to do another try again with Danny Dimes or whatever his name is? No, it's over. It's over.
Yeah. I hate to say that.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, we all listen. All of us on this line, when they drafted him, we expressed our displeasure. Obviously, we all did. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there was one supporter, of this guy when he got drafted because we're like, oh yeah, that total college football powerhouse of Duke.
Yeah, Duke. Yeah.
How can we go wrong? How can we miss?
Right.
So again, maybe they should.
They'll be about 7, or
about 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just looked at the wins.
Okay.
So they might be the 7th pick.
I'm sure they could get a project. You're not going to get a Derek May. You're not going. One guy I don't want to see in New York is that guy. What's his name?
From the USC.
Yeah.
Believe.
Come on.
Yeah.
I do not want to see this guy.
Let go of that USC thing. This kid's pretty good.
Nah, son.
Nah, son.
Nah, son.
Nah, son.
Nah, son. Nah.
Oh, I said, nah, son.
Nah, son. I'm not believing that.
Hey, look, you won't ever have to worry about that with the Giants, bro.
Bro, that horrible stench of USC.
Yeah, you won't. You don't
I
have to
think
worry
he's going to
about
break the mold. I think this kid is pretty good, man.
You think so? I'd like to see it. I'd like to see somebody break the curse.
Let me ask you something.
It's not going to happen.
Where did what's his name? Fields.
Who?
Fields.
Justin?
With the Bears. Where did he come from?
Ohio State.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How's their quarterbacks work out?
Well,
I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
Okay. I mean, keep waiting, but I'm just saying.
All right, really?
Well, it's because of that. It's because of that idiot. What's his name? Eberfuss? That idiot.
I'm just saying, What about Michigan? They might win the championship this year. When's the last time they had a good quarterback come out? Oh, that's right.
Tom
Brady, the last pick in the draft. They knew him as much as they knew me and you are. we always go to
bro, I'm still saying.
We always go to USC quarterback.
USC
right
is
now
horrible, man.
Come on, I think this kid's going to break the mold.
Hold on, I'm cracking up because our boy Ronan in the chat room. Thanks for being on as well. He said he applauded when the Giants drafted Daniel Jones because he's like,
he's not a Giant. Yeah, he's not slick, Ronan.
Dude, that's hilarious. Now he killed me with that one. That's hilarious. He's like, yeah, he applauded. I'm sure you get a standing applause. Exactly, standing ovation. You know, hell yeah, man. That's hilarious. That's hilarious right there. But you think he's gonna break the mold? I'd like to see it. I like to see the curse be broken because, again, and no disrespect, but disrespect. If Carson Palmer is the best that you have to offer out of that university, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I've never been a big call. He did okay, but if that's the best you got to offer out of a whole litany of quarterbacks throughout USC, Matt Leinart, Matt Barkley, come on, stop. I think this guy, the stench of USC, I don't know. We'll see if he breaks the mold.
The good thing is he's not going to go number one because the Panthers just drafted a quarterback who they should put aside for this kid Khalid. But that being said, he's a number one pick. They got the worst record in football. I don't think the Panthers, unless they trade it, I don't think they're going to take a quarterback. So then you have Arizona, Washington, and New England.
Right. Okay.
Washington, maybe.
Washington.
Okay, so we got.
You think they'll take them, Steve? Craig?
They might. Yeah, they need.
I think they'll take.
Well, they need it. Yeah, they try to give this kid a chance. With B-Enemy. What's his name? Howell? Sam Howell,
whatever
right?
his name is.
Yeah, they tried. And it was working at first. He was putting in some work until they hit the skid. And then he just started playing horrible. Now is that a temporary thing? Are we looking at the real Howell, or was that just a little aberration?
They have 4 wins, You're sitting here bashing your quarterback, Josh. This guy has 4 wins,
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. No, he put up some numbers though this year. He did put up some numbers.
More games than that in the Pac-10. Come on.
I'm just saying. If you look at his numbers in the first, how many games? I'll say the first 10 games or so.
Did
first
the Redskins fire what's his name, Rivera?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I
thought they did. They let him go.
I thought they did too.
So.
I didn't see it. Well, I didn't see it.
He's gone. He's a goner.
Well, he should be a goner. I didn't see it though as of yet.
Yeah, they fired him.
Okay, so they fired him. Well, we knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying? We already knew it was coming.
It was overdue.
Damn.
But now what do they do? Now you get a quarterback and you get a new coach and
you try again.
Yeah.
Try again.
I mean, I don't know. Come on, man. The Redskins or the Commanders, whoever the hell they are. It's hard, guys. That's what I said about the Nets. It's hard to go from 4 wins to where do you go from 4 wins? 5?
Listen, you got to keep trying unless you disassemble a team and whatnot, sell the team, whatever the case may be. You still got to keep trying. You still got to keep trying.
Oh yeah, you're gonna do that. Or I'm just asking the question, like, where do you go from 4 wins? 5 wins? That's successful.
Well, you hope it's not 3.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. If they get from 4 to 6, it's an improvement. Is it a great improvement? No, but it's an improvement nonetheless.
Just think what I've witnessed here in Carolina. Everybody has something to say about Cam Newton, even folks here in Carolina. What happened when he left? They probably have won 7 games total since he left Carolina.
Right.
See, sometimes you got to be careful what you wish for. Because your ass might get it.
Yeah, for sure. You're right about that.
True.
You're right about
that. I'm just saying. You know what they always say, Craig, when you're in the military, the best place you was ever at was the place you just left. Nobody gave Cam Newton that respect.
Exactly.
But tell me, guys, I watch these clowns week after week, and this dude they got quarterbacking now, he looks so scared, even after a whole season. I mean, this is what you went. This is what you did. You went from an MVP to a 4-win team.
Yeah.
And he only won 2 this year. And I'm not saying Cam Newton still would have been that Cam Newton today.
No.
But, the way they treated him, come on.
I hate
really?
You,
like you had a better plan than that. How'd that work out? Like the Nets. How did that work out?
This. Okay, you know what? Whatever.
Everything circles back to the Nets.
Yeah, pause on that Brooklyn talk. Stop that. Let me give another shot from Ronan. He said he hoped Washington never fires that Puerto Rican Jason Garrett.
What?
Wow. Because he he getting 2 wins a year against them.
Somebody's already unhinged. That I could tell you that right now. Somebody's already unhinged. Okay, that'd be my man Ronan.
Why don't he get on here with a mic? Damn it, that Ronan.
He probably got background.
He's probably got like 20 kids in his house.
Exactly. You already know. So now let's get into the disrespect of Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson, man. Yeah, there was some real BS about him. What was that guy's name? I'm trying to find this article. What's this guy's name? Mike Florio. Discredit against not just the Ravens, but also Lamar in regards to that game against the 49ers, which the Ravens pretty much beat the 49ers ass. That day. I found that honestly, it made me open my eyes. I'm not gonna lie, because I was really kind of slighting Baltimore. I don't know about you guys, how you feel about them. I never really honestly looked at them as that this much as a threat. Right now, they're a super threat. You understand? They really are. I have to take them seriously. I haven't been taking them seriously. Maybe it's because of my fandom of Buffalo. I just overlooked them. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, now that you threw Buffalo under, you need a new team.
Nah. I'm still sticking with Buffalo, even though they're a pain in my ass.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Just checking.
Nah, I'm still sticking. Just like I'm sticking with the Nets. I'm gonna stick with Buffalo, even though they're a pain in my ass and whatnot. They cause me a lot of grief and discomfort. You know,
I hope the Ravens play Buffalo.
Man,
I think Buffalo will beat them. Let me give you all an analogy. Let me give you all the Julius Randle analogy.
Please.
We've heard it a million times. Julius Randle bust everybody's ass during the regular season. One playoff appearance, because let's not count last year because he got hurt. The playoff appearance against the Hawks, he disappeared.
He did.
When has Lamar Jackson showed up in the playoffs? I'll wait. This might be one of the first years in quite a few years he's played the last 5 games.
Yeah.
I think Buffalo will beat him, Mark.
Didn't they have a good game against Kansas City? Didn't he have a good game against Kansas City that year?
So he's 1-3, right?
I don't think he's won a playoff round.
I think he's 1-3, right?
Yeah, I don't.
So I'm going to give you to Julius Randle. When you show up in the playoffs, and guess what, guys? He won an MVP before.
Yes, he did,
and didn't do jack in the playoffs.
So you think this is a repeat performance then? If he wins the MVP,
I think he has better players around him now.
Okay.
Or is this the time he steps up? Because all I can tell you is he hasn't. Like somebody will tell me. Randle might have been an all NBA, but he didn't show up in the playoffs. So if this year he does it, then I got to drop back 20 and say, hey, hats off. You know, we've seen it before in other sports. Joel Embiid won MVP last year. He disappeared in the last 2 games of the playoffs. Just disappeared.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't have nobody with him.
Who didn't have anybody with him?
Embiid.
Stop.
Go ahead, say it. Go ahead, say it. I dare y'all.
The last 2 times.
Stop.
Time Joel Embiid. Let me tell you something. The last 2 times Joel Embiid faded in the playoffs, all we could think about is Ben Simmons passing that ball instead of dunking, remember? But we don't remember Joel Embiid had 14 turnovers in them 2 closeout games. Last year, all we remember is James Harden was throwing up bricks. Everybody will tell you they forgot that he only averaged 13 points in 2 closeout games. Joel Embiid got more of a get-out-of-jail-free card than Lamar Jackson. Twice in 3 years. Stop. So if Lamar Jackson shows up this year,
he said
I'm
it,
happy for him, guys. I just don't think they could beat Buffalo. I don't think they could beat Buffalo. I don't think they could beat Kansas City.
You know what it is? You know what it
Their
is?
defense is kind of tough, dog.
This is an offensive league.
It's not so much.
If he turns into Trent Dilfer, he'll be all right.
It's not so much Baltimore beating. It's not so much more Baltimore beating Buffalo. It's Buffalo beating Buffalo.
Right.
That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my
going to happen. That's going to happen. Don't worry about that.
Like I said, this guy has how many interceptions? Josh Allen.
Yeah.
He has probably twice as many touchdowns as he does interceptions. He's still at a 60. He's still at a 60-something% completion ratio.
Mm-hmm.
Again, he is what he is. He is a gun.
I know, and that's what concerns me the most. Because he is what he is.
He's going to try to get that ball in that inch. Okay, that's his downfall. But that being said, that kid gets hot.
If he gets hot, I don't.
Oh, he gets hot.
I'm not going to deny that, but again, it's that if that bothers me.
Okay,
if he don't throw an interception, I'll go with that more than if he gets hot. If he can control his turnovers, I don't see it happening. Or I don't see him beating.
This kid has been in the league 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, you're in the league that long and you're still doing the same thing year after year after year. Yeah. You're leading the league in interceptions year after year after year. I don't have that much hope that you're going to change that. I just don't.
Are we talking about RJ Barrett?
Yeah.
All that being said, he's still even what you're saying, after all of that, he still won his division. He still had 30-something touchdowns. He still probably could rush for 500 yards if he wanted. Yes, okay, he throws interceptions. But for a guy that's done all of that, I think he's been to the conference championship, twice in 4 years? Mm-hmm. His defense gave up a damn score with 2 seconds left in the game. How can a team go 100 yards in 4 seconds? That ain't Josh Allen's fault.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it's not.
He got y'all that lead, and y'all sat back and let this team march downfield with 17 seconds left. Whatever it was, y'all remember.
Yeah, I remember.
You can't blame Josh Allen for that.
Okay.
Gave y'all the lead.
Right.
Y'all did some retarded shit like that.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Granted. Okay. True enough. So again, you don't think that so wait, let me get back to Lamar Jackson. So you're not a believer that he can get it done?
I ain't gonna say that.
Okay.
He has to get it done, Let's put it that way.
Well,
we can't keep saying he's the greatest thing since.
No. I'm gonna agree with Reggie. Reggie brought up a point about saying he does have better players this go round for his MVP case. He does have better players. You understand? We've seen it. Again, I totally overlooked this team. I overlooked him. I'm not gonna sit there and lie. I did, but I saw that game with him against not Kansas City, against San Fran, and I gotta admit, I was very impressed. Not just by him, but the overall team. I was very impressed. You know what I'm saying? So right now, he's a clear-cut favorite to win it. There's no question about it. Now, how that transcends into him in the playoffs or whatnot, and getting to the conference championship, getting to the Super Bowl, winning the Super Bowl, we'll see. Yeah, we'll definitely see. So
okay,
I'll tell you this before you get off of that. Look at Baltimore points for and points against. Look at Buffalo's points for and points against.
I'll take a look at it.
That you wouldn't believe they're very close. Baltimore has the edge, but we sitting here talking about Baltimore has a great defense.
Right. Okay. And you say, okay.
They gave up 27 points less than Buffalo.
All right.
And we had Buffalo for dead a couple of weeks ago, remember?
Yeah, we damn sure did. And with good reason.
They mess around and win their division tomorrow or Sunday, right?
Well,
after they wax Miami.
We'll see. Hopefully they will. I'm hoping.
They'll wax Miami.
Listen, I'm not going in there. Nah, I'm not.
They're my last New York team left, guys. Come on.
I hear you, but I'm not even doing it, man. I'm not even doing it.
They're going to wax Miami,
You're saying that? I want to believe it, but at the same time, I'm like,
if I'm not mistaken, they're playing in Miami.
Yes, they are.
The sun will be shining No snow on the ground. Josh Allen's going to have a field day.
Yeah, because we're supposed to get snow here on Sunday.
Exactly. You're scaring me right now.
They ain't gonna get no snow in Miami.
Nope.
You're really, Dom. You're really scaring me. You're no, I can't. No,
they gonna wax them all.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Miami. Come on, guys. If y'all believed in Miami this year, then y'all went for the okie doke. I'm sorry. Y'all got hoodwinked, as Malcolm would say. Y'all got hoodwinked.
Yeah, hoodwinked. Bamboozled.
Damn Democrats got you again.
Oh man,
they aren't what you think they are.
Damn. Well, all right, we'll see, man.
They get whacked.
I'm gonna hold off.
R is trying to protect his heart.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm gonna hold off on
Buffalo scoring over 33 points.
See, all of this is oh man, let me move on. He
said, watch him get shut out.
Hey, Dom.
They're gonna score over 33 points. Put your money on it.
Hey, Dom. I think Cortland State won the Division III football championship. So.
Hey.
Yo,
That's all.
Bro.
But they ain't playing Buffalo this week. The Dolphins are. I bet you Florida State could beat Miami.
Wow. Wow. Damn, that's saying a lot.
Wow.
That's with
half the team in
went for
protocol.
the okey-doke.
Like I said, that's it.
Tyreek Hill running all over the field. That shit ain't happening Sunday. They're playing a real team. Again, guys, before we move on.
Oh, boy.
They beat 3 quality teams all season. The Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
All right. Listen. I'm gonna
be texting you on Sunday.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm gonna have my phone will be on. Trust me.
Keep the faith off. Keep the faith.
I can't.
They're gonna wax that ass.
Oh man, you saying it with such conviction is scaring me. Actually. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, most times it sounds like a cliche, but most times the better team does win. Let's just be honest.
We'll see.
And they're the better team.
We'll see. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's move on to the lane of the NBA, man. Is there a rift between head coach Darvin Ham and the Los Angeles Lakers? Clearly, the answer is yes. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but these different lineups trying to find the right mix, it's not working. Dom, you had added something in our group text about the Sippy Cup. What did you say exactly, Dom? Again,
they went from Sippy Cup champ to raising the banner.
Right.
Now they're 3-9 after the Sippy Cup.
Right.
And now all of a sudden it's the coach. The same coach that won you the Sippy Cup, that you had goggles on, spraying champagne for a no-shit tournament. Now this guy got 1 foot on the ground. Come on, guys.
That's because when they won, they said mission completed.
Yeah. George Bush.
Yep.
So now our boy Ronan had to put the
oh, my man.
Yeah, he had to blame somebody. He said it's amazing how they putting this all on the coach, but yet the GOAT the king, the GOAT seems to escape this talk.
Yeah. All the time.
I'll
ask you this, guys. What can they do to make this team better? We hear this shit every year with the Lakers or any team LeBron is on. Who can we get to make? You got Anthony Davis, who, you know what, guys, hasn't been in street clothes too often.
Right.
No.
Okay.
You got this guy, what's his name? The Great White Hope. That was going to be the next Jerry West.
Austin Reeves
was going to be the next Jerry West.
Right.
You re-signed my boy, the left-hander, D'Angelo. Not the singer, D'Angelo, the other one.
Yep.
You re-signed him because you liked him.
Right.
He got you to the conference finals last year. Guys, remember, this team made it to the conference finals last year. Got waxed by Denver, but
of course
they went to the conference finals.
Yeah, they got waxed.
Now, who was their coach last year?
Wasn't it Darvin?
Thank you. Yeah, it was Darvin.
It was Darvin.
Don't act confused. It was Darvin. They went to the conference finals. Okay, they got swept. They got swept by the better team. But now all of a sudden it's his fault. Where's Ronan? Get Ronan. Put a damn mic in Ronan's hand. I want to hear him talk. Damn it.
Ronan's too busy frying chicken right now.
He's eating chicken.
He's eating chicken right now. He's eating chicken right now.
Send the bat signal up to Gotham City and get his ass on the No. It's not the coach. But you know what, guys? That's why I brought up the sippy cup and all that in the text. That would be some serious egg on your face, Dave, if you let your coach go after you won the sippy cup, which was such a big thing in the NBA.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, but I gave you all the numbers last time.
It's a parting
It wasn't a success, guys. They might feed you that shit.
Yeah.
They had one game that topped the top 10 in ratings this year. One game in the whole sippy cup.
Right. Wow.
You had the Pelicans against somebody in a regular season game that got a higher rating than any game of the sippy cup.
Chicken is done.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Go ahead. Somebody else tell me why
the chicken is done. Let's see. I think he might actually. Let me see.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. What's up, bro?
How's the chicken?
It tastes delicious, bro.
I sent the bat signal up. See what happened?
Yeah. Yep. You sent the bat signal up.
So, brother Ronan, we up here talking about Darvin Ham, the Lakers, your boy, the king, the GOAT.
You're my king, yo. I don't get down with the narcissist king, yo. So nah, man. How's it Darvin Ham's fault, man? This dude, how much help does he need, man? It's every year, man. Every year he needs help. Who they gonna trade for now? What? Durant, Zach LaVine? Who wants to come coach that team?
Oh, he's 39 years old. Of course he's
gonna No. I'm not trying to hear that, man. That's the excuse they use. See, if he goes out and he scores 40 against like Detroit, oh, he's this, and that. Then they go out and play Miami with no Jimmy Butler. He scores 12 points, throwing up bricks, standing in the paint, not playing D. They don't even call 3 seconds on him in defense.
Right.
Oh, he needs help. I ain't trying to hear that bullshit, yo.
Hey.
Damn.
That's the bad signal, but
yeah.
I'll be Alfred to Ronan's Batman. I don't know.
Oh my God, man.
I'm just saying. Tell me what he said didn't make sense. You hear it every year. Like I just told you, Dave.
Right.
I keep forgetting his name. The Great White Hope.
Austin Reeves.
Yeah. Austin Reeves. This guy was going to be the greatest point guard / shooter in Laker history. Now all of a sudden we need can we get that ain't Darvin Ham's fault. I think they put together a pretty good team coming off winning or going to the conference finals with that same coach.
Okay.
Let me tell you something, guys. If you look at the numbers, it's almost like I feel like I'm always defending Julius Randle because he does turn the ball over quite a few times.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. But look at some box scores for the Lakers. And I say 75 to 80% of the games, who has the most turnovers on their team?
LeBron.
Ronan's GOAT. Yeah, LeBron.
Right.
Remember that year they was blaming Russell Westbrook for everything from the Civil War to
the insurrection.
The insurrection. More turnovers than Russell Westbrook. LeBron James.
Right.
But it was Russell Westbrook's fault. Come on, Ronan's right. Every time it goes right, it's, oh, God, you're the greatest thing. When the wheels come off a little bit, oh, shit, we need Elgin Bell or Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, but Dom, in fairness, throughout LeBron's career, from the hater side of it, whenever he wins, it's always, well, Ray Allen saved him, Kyrie saved him. So he doesn't get, from both sides, either he gets too much credit or he doesn't get any credit.
Well, as great as he is, Dave, would you want him taking the last shot?
Nope.
It depends on who's on my team.
Right. Okay. Well, Kyrie was on his team.
Yeah.
He took the last shot.
Yeah, he took the last shot. But you know what? Also,
Ray Allen took the last shot.
Right.
And Chris Bosh tapped the ball over to him. LeBron had nothing to do with none of that shit.
Yeah,
everything that won that game was nothing to do with. And I'm
but
not
no.
Away
If we,
from
hold on, Dom. Though, if I remember correctly, going into that, was it not the overtime, but fourth quarter? Didn't LeBron score a whole lot of points?
Yes, he
did.
That got them to that position.
Yes, he did.
I mean, so we take a piece of the game and say that is the most well. Somebody has to get you to that point.
Exactly.
Or else
like
none
I
of
always
that,
say about
none of that
Julius Randle.
happened.
He was the one that facilitated that win.
And
I'm not debating.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Look at the Cleveland when they beat the Warriors. That block he made on Iguodala was huge.
Right,
it was huge. If that doesn't happen, there may not be that opportunity. So I'm just saying that we kind of like both sides overdo it. I'll agree.
I'm just saying if you take Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, you take them with 7 seconds left in the game, you're going to them. I don't give a shit what happened. You are going to them. Ain't nobody taking that shot other than them. It's never been like that. I understand what you're saying because you know what? They were down, if I'm not mistaken, 3-1 against Golden State or 3-2. He got them back to that game 7 without a doubt.
Yes, he did.
But we also forget to remember that Kyrie Irving had 30-something points in that game 7 along with the winning shot. It just seems to me, guys, that he kind of sort of shies away from that moment. He's scared to go to the line. That's why he don't go to the basket in clutch situations.
that is definitely a weakness, that free throw shooting. But then I've seen him. What was the series against Boston? That 1 year against Pierce and them. I mean, he killed them.
Yeah.
I mean, he was going crazy. I mean, he may not be the second guy, although he has game winners on his resume. But I think also when LeBron does it, when LeBron passes off, it's because he's scared. If Jordan makes the pass, and he hits Kerr or Paxson, or that time they beat the Knicks and it was Bill Wennington. Oh, that was a smart play. So I just think that he can't win for losing. I mean, it's like it's always going to be. It's depending on which side of the fence you are on the argument, it's going to either be he can't get enough credit or he gets too much credit.
I think that's a good point.
I think the thing that's really bad is he does it to himself.
What do you mean by that?
He'll always accentuate I. He'll always say I. It's always about him, guys. It's no shade. I mean, he's got a lot of confidence. Like Ronan just said, now all of a sudden we need. And that's been the MO with him, guys. Let's just be honest. Whether it's him pushing that agenda or the franchise saying he needs,
or ESPN
it just gets a little old after.
Well, if the franchise is pushing that narrative, you can't put that on him.
It ain't the franchise. It's the media.
Yeah, thank you,
They're always pushing it, man.
Right.
It's the media. It's true. But see, LeBron is the one that has to answer all the questions when they lose, and he's the one that when you look at his finals record, and they want to bring up the fact that he's lost more than he's won. The fact that the guy, how many championships does he have? 4? Is it? So he's got 4 NBA titles, and still he doesn't get any credit for that. Those that go that are against him on that side of the argument, they want to talk about the losses, and the ones that he won, they want to give somebody else the credit for. So I just feel like the media definitely pushed the narrative, and either you accepted it or you rejected it from the get-go, and people have really not shifted from that in his 20-year career. When he came into the league, it was the chosen one and all that. He didn't write the ESPN articles. He didn't, none of that. But I just felt that he for some people, he couldn't do enough. There was a hype that was put up. He's human. I think, in my opinion, he's one guy that came into the league with a whole lot of hype, and I feel he's delivered. if you say that he hasn't met the hype, then I mean, then you were just expecting, God.
Yeah, I'll never take nothing away because I don't get into the wins and losses in the championship. I just go by. There's too many other players in the league. Like, again, forgive me for doing this, going back to ours Nets. The Nets tried the LeBron thing. Right. We're going to get us a big three, whether though it was a fake big three or a half big three or a part of big three, they went with that theory.
Right.
Because
right.
You were that great. You were that Kobe Bryant, 20 years, Los Angeles Lakers. If you wanted to play with Kobe wasn't going to Miami. Kobe wasn't going to Buffalo. Kobe wasn't going to Cleveland. If you didn't come to LA, you weren't playing with Kobe. LeBron didn't do that. He went somewhere and then pallied up with everybody else. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. We remember that when he went to Miami.
Yeah.
Guys don't do that, fellas. They don't. Durant tried it a couple of times now.
Yeah.
And how did that work out for him?
So with the Nets, if you take that big three, that experiment of that, who gets the blame for their failure? Which one of the three?
The GM.
No, right, the GM.
The player.
Which one of the three players would you blame for them?
Kyrie.
Okay, Kyrie gets the blame.
I'd love to blame Harden, but
yeah, I'd love to blame Harden too.
But Kyrie just didn't show up. Now, granted, it was COVID and whatever. He had options, guys. He could have either got vaccinated or, at the end of the day, what happened? The Nets ended up caving in and letting them play road games.
Right.
That's where I got the wishy-washy on them or the GM.
Yeah.
Because y'all could have did that shit at the beginning of the year. Had them just play road games, unless it was a state that you remember how wacky that was.
Yeah, whole thing.
But y'all didn't do that. So again, Kyrie with his yipping and yapping, and I could never blame Kevin Durant for nothing, guys. Maybe because I like him. Because guess what? If Kevin Durant is healthy and he got 2 pairs of sneakers, he's gonna go out there and play ball.
Yeah,
I can't say that about Kyrie, Harden, Simmons. I can't say that about none of them other guys the Nets ever had that would lace them up the way Durant laces his shit up. He don't cheat you, guys. He don't cheat you when you go watch him play. He's going to give you what Kevin Durant gives you.
How many organizations has Durant been with?
3. Well, this is what?
This is 4, right?
4th.
Yeah, this is 4. Phoenix is 4.
Okay. And so he went to his championship when he went to an already established Warrior team.
Right.
That couldn't win shit without him. Let's not skip over that.
I'll
run it by y'all again.
They did win.
They won one without him. They won one championship without him. Going back to LeBron. Let's bring LeBron back into this. I've told y'all this a million times, guys. They beat Cleveland without Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. Yeah, the Cavaliers had, what was that little guy's name? Little white guy. Running around the court.
Yeah. I know exactly who you're talking about. I can't think.
Yeah, they had him and LeBron.
Dellavedova or something like that.
What happened the next year? When Cleveland was healthy, what happened? If I'm not mistaken, that was the year Golden State won 73 games. Am I right?
Yeah.
And got waxed in the championship by the same team that was hurt the year before. All of a sudden, everybody's on the bat line. Where's Ronan? They sent up the bat signal and they cornered LeBron. They cornered fucking Durant in the parking lot. Meet us at Martha Vineyard. He didn't go to them. They came to him. They didn't lose the championship with Durant, did they? I hate to keep bringing that up, guys, but as great as everybody says Golden State was, you were 1-1 against a team that possibly could have beat you 2 times.
Yeah, but
and you won 73 games and got your ass beat by that same team.
But didn't Golden State beat Durant and OKC?
No, LeBron did.
Yes, they did.
No. Golden State.
No,
in the playoffs,
too.
In the conference.
In the conference. Yeah. But wasn't OKC up?
It was the year they lost to Cleveland. Remember, OKC.
I think you're talking about different
Golden State
things.
came back and won that round.
Right.
Sent Kevin Durant home. Got waxed in the championship by LeBron. And got on the hotline and called Durant.
Yeah, it seems like it was mutual. They both needed each other. He wasn't beating them, and they brought him on. But
Dave,
I'm saying though,
I love you, Dave. They were a 73-win team. They got their asses waxed by a team that they couldn't beat with LeBron and his squad. And they were up 3-1. And they lost the last 2 games at home. And then they sent the bat signal up to Ronan, get Durant, get him out the market.
But they also could have lost to Durant in OKC. Didn't they blow it?
Nah, that wasn't going to happen. The Golden State wasn't that good, guys.
No,
they weren't that good.
Didn't they blow? No, didn't they? No.
They weren't that good.
Let's
be honest. You think they was really going to beat Golden State?
Stop it.
You think they was going to beat Golden State?
It was when Durant and Westbrook couldn't hit any.
Exactly.
And they blew. Weren't they up like 3-2 or something like that?
Yeah, they were.
Let's not forget Harden.
And Harden. Yeah.
Right.
Another guy that can't throw it in the ocean in a big game. But
right. So I'm just saying that
they were a 73-win team, Dave.
Durant wasn't beating them, and they. So they both benefited from that.
Right, but Golden State wasn't beating LeBron.
Hadn't they beat LeBron already? How many times did Golden State? They only played him twice?
Yeah.
I thought they played him 3 times.
Before Durant got there, they played him twice.
Right, and they won and won.
Lost one.
Right,
and
so
remember,
they beat LeBron without Durant. That's what I'm saying.
They lost the championship to Cleveland. Well, Cleveland lost to Golden State without Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving.
Right.
The next year, they come back with Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving, and they beat your ass 2 games, 2 closeout games on your floor, and you were a 73-win team. And then you get on the bat phone and you call Kevin Durant. Did they lose a championship with Durant?
No, they didn't.
Was he the MVP of both championships?
They did. They lost to Toronto.
Who? That's when he got hurt. Durant wasn't playing. Well, stop it now.
That's right.
Come on now.
That's right.
Come on.
Come on now.
You asked the question. I answered it.
Yeah.
He didn't play.
I forgot about that one. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't play.
Right.
That's when he got hurt. I'm just saying. What I say earlier? Sneakers on Kevin Durant, a healthy Kevin Durant, and he's gonna go out there and do what he does. Period. And he's proven it. You can say what you want.
If Durant
they lost to Cleveland. Kevin Durant didn't lose to Cleveland.
They would have won.
Nah.
No, I'm saying in Brooklyn, if Durant's sneakers were a half size,
if they would have got, I hate to say this, they would have had Harden before Kyrie.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe they would have did. Because let's not forget, guys.
I agree.
As much as I don't like Harden, that brother played on a half a leg.
Yes, he did.
In that playoff series they lost.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
And because Kevin Durant's feet are so big,
it
was a 2-pointer and not a 3-pointer. Or they waxed Boston.
Right.
They put Boston's ass to bed without Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
If Harden wasn't eating them damn cheesesteaks, he'd have been all right.
Yeah. And Kevin Durant's feet were too damn big.
Right.
And it was a 2.
Yeah.
So again, when you put Kevin Durant on the floor with a pair of sneakers and a basketball, he's gonna be Kevin Durant. I don't care who he's playing for. If the Nets would have had Dinwiddie, let's just say Dinwiddie instead of Kyrie, you think that series turns out different?
Yes,
I do.
I agree.
Yes,
I do.
It does.
And I'm not a Nets fan.
I don't disagree with you on that.
Yes.
Dinwiddie's going to go out there and play ball. Kyrie's going to find, some alter universe to try to figure shit out while his team is beat.
And it's ridiculous because the guy is talented. He's talented.
He is
That's
talented.
what kills me.
Yeah,
he's very talented.
Yeah.
If anybody I wish would shut up and dribble, it would be Kyrie.
There you go.
Watch your mouth.
There you go. Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
There you go. Well, let's get into this.
Oh God!
Your team,
Where's
New York
Bishop?
Knickerbockers. They finally got rid of that guy, the Maple Mamba.
Yes,
He's a gunner. He's in Toronto, and now the Knicks have acquired OG Anunoby. And watching Anunoby, excuse me, I'm sorry. And watching his first game,
first two games.
That's the piece you guys needed. Y'all needed that. I like this move as much as I like when they first got Josh Hart. I kind of put that like equivalent to each other. You know, that's the type of move that this says to me. I like it for them. I'm like, oh, okay. And I see, you know.
They're undefeated with him. Remember when they got Josh Hart last year?
Right. They went on that run.
There you go.
They went on that run, Dave.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. I like this move.
Let me tell y'all something. There was a game that year that I think Reggie brought up when Toronto beat Golden State when Durant was hurt.
Yeah.
There was a game in the conference finals. Toronto was down by 2. And who hit that three-pointer to force that game 7? Triple OG.
Yep.
Everybody was looking at
OG.
Siakam, Kawhi, but here's this little OG, triple OG.
Right.
And that's when I started liking this kid. Like, damn, you know what? He plays defense. He's really not at that time because they had Kawhi, Lowry.
Right.
What's the other guy's name? Siakam.
Yep.
And that was the year that Toronto refused to go small. No matter who they played, they were going with their big. They had what's his name? The guy from the Grizzlies, the Gasol boy. Remember they had Gasol. They refused to go small. And here's this OG Anunoby out there checking their best offensive player. And now he's, you know what I found out today? I think he's only 26 years old.
Really?
Wow.
It seemed like he's been in the NBA forever. But he's a different player, guys. I'm not saying it because he's a Knick.
Yeah. Right.
I'll tell you what, our efficiency level jumped off the Richter scale, getting him instead of RJ.
Let me ask you, Dom, is RJ still 19?
No, 23. So we don't got to hear that shit no more.
So let me ask you this. I know we touched on it before, but how long ago did somebody talk about this trade for OG?
It's been a while.
No, we was talking about this since last season before they even signed him. Yes, before they even re-signed him to that contract. It was like, they should get rid of this dude.
Yeah.
Right.
But
and they could have him for much cheaper.
I'm sorry, Reggie.
Go ahead.
Remember, guys, when they signed RJ Barrett, what did I say? It's a very easy, movable contract.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you
it's
did.
not an
you
impossible contract. Because remember, guys, with this new shit, with the dollar for dollar, he had a very movable contract. And, hey, Dave brought up a good point. He's not 18 no more. He's not 19. We waited 5 years for this guy to be what? Right. A good trade piece. I'll say that. He got us a good piece.
Right.
So God bless
got you.
Great piece.
Yeah, a great piece.
Home. Canada.
That's right. Okay.
Let me take the time to bring our brother in. Sir Bishop, your mic is live as well.
Okay.
Wow.
What up, fellas?
Yeah. What's up?
What's going on?
What's going on? You? What's happening?
Yeah.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Here we go.
All right.
It looked like I logged on just in time for the hot topic.
Exactly.
Yeah, conveniently, yeah.
The hot topic.
Let Unhinged start.
That's right. It's about to start. It usually starts about 9:30. Let's get it.
That's it. So you called it. Well, you joined at the right time, brother. So we were talking about this whole trade and whatnot. You finally got rid of the Maple Mamba. He's home. He's in Toronto.
I don't care where he at, as long as he's not in New York. I don't care where he is, as long as he's not in New York.
Yeah.
This
They
has
gotta
been
send him to the
long.
moon for all I care.
This has been long overdue, by the way. They should have never signed him to another 4-year deal after his contract was going to be up and whatnot. I didn't even understand that. You seen what he was. You're hoping for improvement. It's not going to happen. Why? You know, is it because of
saving face?
Yeah. There you go. You said that before, and I totally agree with that. They were saving face. You know, I don't even think they should have to worry about that. But that's just me.
And do you think the Knicks were going to give quickly $25 million a year to come off the bench?
Hell no.
No.
Hell no.
Nope.
No, hell no.
They said no and hell no.
You know, a lot of people were like, you know, in our group or whatnot, they were saying, well, you know, they hated to give up quickly and whatnot. My thing was like, well, you had to. Just like you said with the money, and also the fact to kind of sweeten the pot, because you know we're not the only ones to see RJ play. Okay, we're not the only ones that see his weaknesses and whatnot. So to sweeten the pot, so to speak, you got to include IQ. You have to.
Love him in Canada, though. They love him in Canada.
Huh?
They love that dude in Canada.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do, bro.
On NBA Canada, they only play RJ Barrett highlights. I'm like, yo, you would think like he Jordan here.
Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So this is like I admitted. I said this is a piece that was very good for them. You know what I'm saying? Definitely improves them greatly. Yeah, we're
still one piece away.
And Bishop, this is where I want to talk to you. Who's the center in Chicago that you bring up constantly that they should?
Vucevic.
Right.
Vucevic.
Yeah.
He's his money matches Fournier's money, except for like the final year. He's Fournier is up in 23-24, and he's up in 24-25. But they both make the same amount of money per year. So that would mean either like a third team would have to get involved,
right?
Or somehow they would have to find like somebody. We don't have anybody else that if we package them with Fournier that would make sense. So
what do you do with him when you got to put Mitchell Robinson in the trade?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, me too.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'll
tell you who I looked at before that, except he got that big contract, was DeAndre Ayton. Before he got that big contract, he's more versatile than both of them, Vucevic and Mitchell Robinson. I don't think Vucevic moves the needle to where the Knicks needle needs to be moved.
Well, he averages 16 points a game, and he averages 10 rebounds. Yeah, he hits a mid-range. He can hit the three-pointer, and he's a threat in the post if you give him the ball. So we just need somebody who's going to be a threat in the playoffs, so that they can't double team or they can't slough off. So they got to honor him. Because if you don't honor him, then he'll hit that little 10, 15 footer. So I'm not looking for anybody that's gonna be like, yo, we need a scoring big. Somebody that's going to give us 25 points a game. We don't need that. We do, however, need Jalen Brunson and Randall to stop jacking up like shots like crazy.
Yeah.
The two of them.
Yeah.
The two of them is just like, yo, you guys are taking 10 more shots than you should each. Than you should. And it's like Randall played really good last night because he was getting the ball on the move. Filling the lane. It's like when he's like dribbling and trying to create, it's like
He's like a bull in the china shop, though, to me. And he doesn't look at any teammates. He just puts that head down and backs in to the basket. And I'm like, and I'm screaming at the TV, pass it.
And then if he has to pass it, here comes a side 90 mile an hour in the half court.
Yeah.
If he has to pass it.
Right.
All right.
Wow. Wow.
Right.
Well,
All right, man. Yes, sir.
let's see.
All right.
Now, you know what? I
No worries.
besides-
No worries.
Well-
Okay, no worries.
Bishop is multitasking.
He's multitasking there, right there. You know, but besides Vucevic, yeah, you know, I think that's a solid deal. You know what I'm saying? A solid solution. More so than I get tired of seeing this Zach LaVine, this one, that one. You don't need that. You know what I'm saying? They don't need a player like that on this team. You know what I'm saying?
We already got 2 chuckles on the team.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's a good point. The fact that you saw, because that 5 for 23 the other night was ridiculous.
Right.
Why you're the point guard? You know what I'm saying? I know maybe it's changed, it's transitioned a little bit with guys and now taking more shots as point guards. I get that. But at the same time, fall back a little bit. Like Bishop said, fall back like 10, 7, 12 shots.
You know what happens though with some of these guys is they have some success. New York goes crazy, and you know they start chanting Brunson's name, and he kind of like buys into the hype a little bit and loses himself in that and forgets what his role is.
Right.
You know, I mean, it can be intoxicating.
Yeah.
You know, I was there Christmas Day, and it was you know, the crowd. You know how New York crowd is,
for sure,
and so when they love you, and it can become very intoxicating.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely, Ronan. He's like the Rhino. Yeah.
You said he's like the what?
Rhino from Spider-Man. Rhino. Yeah. That's exactly. Yeah.
This is true. Now, I've been hearing some stuff. Now, how true this is, I don't know. Would you guys trade Randall?
No. If you trade Randall, where you getting the 20 and 10 guy back? 27, 20, 10, and 5.
Exactly.
Where you getting
I hear you, Dom. I'm just hearing some rumblings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's people throwing shit against the wall, seeing it sticks.
Yeah,
I don't see it. I'll be honest with you. I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that would be right, to be honest.
They keep talking about Cat. I keep hearing this Cat.
Yeah, Cat.
Yeah. I was going to say that.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
And he just busted his ass the other day.
Yeah.
On Christmas, remember?
Exactly. Now, what about this Cat? You guys know I've never been a fan of that dude from day one. Never cared for him. Don't like his game. I think he's trash. You're a big fish in a small pond named Minnesota. And you're even not that big of a fish.
And it's Anthony Edwards' team anyway.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So definitely don't want to see him here. That's for sure. And I'm hoping that you guys don't want to see him here as well.
No. I think that ship has sailed. God bless Minnesota. They got the best record in the West. Why would you want to upset that apple cart?
Right.
You know, I'm more concerned about the other rumor, this the DeJounte Murray. I mean, you ain't been on Atlanta 5 minutes. What happened?
Right. It wasn't a good fit from the beginning.
Yeah.
He taking too much shine from Ice Tray. He taking too much shine.
I'm just saying.
But Mac used to call him Chico the Barge.
Yeah.
El DeBarge.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying, guys, you've been there 5 minutes, and now I look at shit like that as damaged goods. What's wrong with this guy?
It's not him.
You gonna be that guy to talk his way out of everything?
It's not him.
I'll
it's not him.
I'll pass.
So it's not him. It's not him. What is it then?
Truth be told, and everybody knows, I wanted Murray before we got Brunson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Truth be told, I'm not big on Brunson, but I don't think Murray is the issue. I think it's like I think Dave said Bishop said that. Taking the shine away from El DeBarge.
As Bishop said that.
That's what it is.
But he did the same thing in San Antonio.
Point guards. What you gonna do with 2 starting point guards?
Yeah.
Nothing.
So why do we want that problem?
Exactly.
We got our point guard.
I don't know.
And we got our 2 guards.
We got our 2 guards.
I'm not sold on
We got a couple
Brunson,
of 2 guards.
to be honest with y'all.
Well, we got the 2 guard that Brunson wants out there. That's
exactly.
We got the 2 guard that Brunson wants out there because For the life of me, I'm like, yo, all these looks that DiVincenzo is getting, and Brunson's going out of his way to hook him up with passes on the perimeter. I'm like, you mean to tell me Grimes couldn't get none of that? He couldn't get none of that love?
No.
It's like, yo.
I think Grimes is where he's supposed to be right now.
Yeah.
Well, last season, he was a solid contributor. It was some games he'd have 10 to 15. Some games you just want somebody out there, and I think like if his confidence wasn't shaken, he would be giving us 10 to 15 points a game. Because that's like what, three shots? 3-3-pointers, some foul shots. And he's very efficient, so he don't need a lot of looks.
Right.
Need a lot of touches. He just need maybe like 5 to 7 a game.
Right.
What you give us in that 5 to 7 is up to you. And then if you get any steals or anything like that to the basket.
Here's how I look at the getting OG. You're giving up on average 20 to 30 shots between RJ Barrett and Quickly.
Yep.
Now, which we're keep it real, guys, most times highly inefficient. You get a guy like Anunoby who's highly efficient. And now you have, I'd say, 12 to 16 shots being disseminated amongst DiVincenzo, Grimes. I think Grimes is going to excel even more knowing that he can come off the bench and he's not even fighting for shots now because Quickly's gone.
Right.
If you're going to sit here and tell me that Emmanuel Quickly's a better perimeter shooter than Grimes, I give up. I won't even argue it. I think Grimes is still probably our best perimeter shooter, him and DiVincenzo. So if you got one starting and one coming off the bench, and now you don't got Grimes fighting for shots with Quickly, and most times they played RJ and Quickly when Quickly was out there coming off the bench. They tried to let Barrett run. Remember, Bishop? They tried to let him run with the second unit, which basically made his shit even more inefficient. So now you gave up a big deal of inefficient play to get Anunoby, who's highly efficient. Say what you want about DiVincenzo, he's going to do what shooters do. He's going to shoot. Now you got Grimes coming off the bench. Hey, they're one piece away, guys. I don't know what that piece is just yet.
It's a big man.
They're one piece away from
doing
I'm not going to say contending for a chip.
But they're from doing some things.
Yeah, in the Eastern Conference.
They're missing the big man. They're missing the big man. We've been stifled with that position. It's like you just need 10 points, 10 to 15 points from that position. Be able to hit some free throws. Be a threat, a lob threat, a layup threat, a pick and roll threat. And then it would be pretty hard to double team. It would be pretty hard to double team anybody. So then that gives Brunson easier shots. It gets Randall easier shots. And for some
believe it or not, you're basically getting that with Hartenstein because he don't clog up the paint. He could stay outside. He could at least attempt a shot. He's a good passer. He's a hell of a rebounder.
Yeah, but he can't shoot.
He's not clogging up that paint.
He can't shoot.
Is he Willis Reed? No. But then again, we don't have that many big men in the NBA no more. So he's doing a great job. I mean, he had 20 rebounds last night. 20 rebounds, 3 block shots again. You know, I would just wish he turned back into that guy with the Clippers and stopped being hesitant to shoot a perimeter shot. It's like he's more glued to passing the ball than he is attempting his shot.
He wants to stay on the court.
He wants to stay employed.
He wants to stay on the court.
He shot the ball in LA when he played for the Clippers. I don't know what it is.
That's why he's
not going to constantly blame the coach. You know, you got a shot, you take the shot. You got to stop blaming the coach for every fucking thing. Excuse me, everything that happens. These guys are professionals. You see shot, you take shot. That's Grimes' fault. That's another problem Grimes has. Stop being hesitant. You got the shot, shoot it.
Well,
what are you waiting on?
If you get yanked every time you miss a shot,
that's
it makes you hesitate.
I don't believe that. I think his confidence was shot as a starter. He was in a bad position being a starter, guys.
How many
times they looked him off? How many times they looked him off?
I did the math once before, guys. With Brunson, Randall, and Barrett, that was 60 shots a night. 60 shots between 3 people. Let's say 12 to 14, 12 with quickly coming off. That's 72 shots a night for 4 people. How many damn shots you think are put up in one game? 80, 88, maybe? So when you see the shot, you take the shot.
Yeah, but also
he wasn't getting the ball.
Because look, I just gave you the math. These guys are shooting 72 times. So who got the ball? These 4 bananas have the ball 90% of the time.
Yeah,
I blame Brunson for that shit.
But Dom, I think he is afraid of getting yanked for any one mistake and he's gone. All he's got to do is look at the end of the bench and see Fournier sitting there, and then he knows. Listen, I better not mess up because I don't know what Fournier did.
But last season he had the green light, and then all of a sudden this season he comes back and he missed a couple of shots and he's sitting on the bench.
He's gonna be that guy this year because he's in. You know what, guys? Sometimes the best move is no move, and putting him on the bench or having him come off the bench is probably going to be a game saver for this kid because his confidence was going belly up. Even when he shot, his shot didn't look good. Now you're coming off the bench, less pressure, and now you're coming off it, and you're not elbowing Dave and R and Bishop for a shot. It's you, Hart,
Deuce,
maybe one of the starters.
Deuce.
So you got a little more freedom to be that shooter. Just shoot the damn ball. And guess what? So far, so good, guys.
Yeah.
3 games off the bench. 19, 13, 12.
Yeah. If he had half the confidence that RJ Barrett has,
Oh, Canada.
Because he was confident. He
got that right. It's very
and you know what?
Too confident.
Our basketball IQ has risen since we got rid of Barrett.
Yes.
Because he just wasn't a good decision maker, guys. I'm sorry.
He tried to go 1-on-5 every time.
Exactly.
It drive me nuts.
He had the basketball IQ of an Egg McMuffin. I don't know, but God bless him. I wish him the best. I am not that guy. All I can tell you is we have a lot of bitching Knicks fans with the Obi Toppin, the Cam Reddishes, now the RJ Barrett. But you know what's funny? Josh Hart is 6'4", and he's getting more rebounds than a power forward named Obi Toppin. Still, to this day, averaging more rebounds than a 6'9" power forward. And guess who else is 6'4", getting more rebounds than Obi Toppin? The little Ragu, DiVincenzo, the little Jim. He's getting more rebounds than Obi Toppin. So what did we lose? We didn't lose rebounding. We didn't lose shooting. So all these Knicks fans that get so glued to these guys, let it go, man.
That's why they called him Obi-Wan, because you got 1 rebound a game.
Yeah. And guess what? Is Obi Toppin starting anymore? Nope. Coming off the bench, getting those minutes he got with the Knicks.
Yeah.
And still getting 3 rebounds a night at 6'9", 6'10", whatever he is. Come on. Move on, Knicks fans.
Right, fellas.
We knew what we were getting with Josh Hart, DiVincenzo, and Anunoby.
Yeah.
And so far, so good. They are who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been so for some strange reason, I've been getting all of these responses and all of these people targeting me because I've been like, yo.
Oh yeah,
fuck RJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm not as gully as Bishop. I ain't gonna say fuck RJ, but fuck RJ.
It's like, yo, he is who he is. Oh, well, when he come back, he gonna give us buckets. He's not gonna do anything because by the time they play us again, he probably won't even be in the starting lineup.
Oh, damn.
Because he's gonna play himself out of the lineup. Because again, I'm like, the first game he took 12 shots. I'm like, so if you had done that when you were here, 5 of 12 shots, then you would still be here. but you want to take 20 shots, 25 shots. And it's like, yo, dude, no, you're not that guy.
No,
you're not that guy.
Absolutely not.
So, because what was he? What did we get him? 4 or 5? What was he? In
Three.
Okay, so that's
3.
So that's why I think when he was here, he was trying to be, that number 3 draft pick, and that's what he was trying to play like. Now he's not.
Sometimes, Dave, people got to put their thinking caps on and go back to that draft.
Well, yeah.
It was a weak draft.
It was,
yeah.
But I'm saying that we see that. But if you're a player in that draft, do you call the draft that you're playing in weak?
Well, just think about where he was positioned. Think about where he was positioned.
Right.
He played with Zion Williamson.
Yeah.
Zion got all of the attention, so they were happy to allow anybody on that team to score, except for Zion Williamson. So he ate off of the attention that Zion got.
Mm-hmm. No, 100%.
The same thing with Cam Reddish. With Cam Reddish.
Right.
And it's like, okay, so you guys think that you're better than you actually are. Mm-hmm. And Scott Perry, you drafted that guy. So now you're going to say, okay, well, they were misusing him. You should have been playing the 2 spot. Dude, when you were here and you drafted him, they put him at the power forward spot. I mean, at the forward spot, small forward spot.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't guard anybody. And he wasn't able to shoot from the perimeter. So that happened on your watch. So the only thing that they did was they continued that cycle because nobody wanted to admit that they made a bad pick. Nobody wanted to admit that.
No, I agree. I think what I'm saying is that we all see it. Sometimes you're the last person to see it about yourself. Mm-hmm. And so RJ believed that he was the number 3 pick in a great draft. In his mind, I'm the number 3 pick. He doesn't think about, it was weak. He just thinks I'm the number 3 pick. So I'm coming to New York, number 3 pick, and I'm going to try to ball out. And he wasn't him, as they say. He's not him. So now he goes to Toronto. Now he's felt that feeling that a young player gets of when you're no longer on the team that drafted you.
Mm-hmm.
And reality check.
Right, the reality check. And that's exactly so. I think this is where RJ is now. Now, hopefully that he'll learn from that, and then he could have a very serviceable career. But in another draft that was a better draft, he would not have been a number 3 pick. But he wouldn't see that. We'd see that before he would see it. That's the only point that I'm making.
Let me interrupt and give a comment from one of our people on Facebook. I believe this is DU. His grievances IQ was a piece for a bigger deal, but he's not upset with the trade to balance the floor. What do you guys think about that comment?
Perfect.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what we've been saying.
Yeah.
Well, when you look at OG, when you look at what he brings, he don't even need the ball. He's scoring.
Yeah.
He's scoring off of cuts to the basket.
Right.
And rebounds. It's still getting numbers.
Yeah.
Like I don't need the ball on the perimeter. I don't need to dribble 15 times. I don't need to get the basketball off the rebound and come down.
Don't need to hold it for 20 seconds.
Left, dribble, left, dribble. And then when it's 5 seconds left, I'm gonna go to the basket left.
Yeah.
And get it blocked. Or miss the layup.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like I was debating with some of these people, and I'm like, what am I in the metaverse? Like, am I seeing something wrong?
RJ is like me playing 2K against a 16-year-old.
Right.
I only know how to go use a couple of buttons on it. Yeah, that's what it is. So you're going to get the same thing every play.
You dragging your feet. On defense, it's like, you playing you're supposed to be in between the man and the ball. You playing defense from the side. This is your 5th season, and you play, which is pretty much like I'm letting you go.
Just
so that
go
I can
by him.
Potentially, And it's like, dude, like that's ridiculous to me. It's like, to me, the trade happened 2 seasons too late.
Yeah,
we
I
should have got
agree.
rid of him 2 seasons ago.
I agree.
Yep.
Oh,
2 seasons ago. Because it's like once you realize this is a third draft
Mhm.
pick, most third draft picks, you're thinking this guy could potentially be the guy that we build our franchise around.
franchise play. Exactly.
there you go.
Like
Exactly.
once he gets comfortable,
He's
like
not
the first year, it's kind of like, things are going too fast, things are moving too fast. But by the second year, you're starting to see improvement.
Right.
And by that third year, you're saying, okay, this is what we got.
Hmm.
This is what we got. But after the third season, it's like, yeah, we made a mistake. And then the fourth season, it's like, yeah, it's confirmed that we made a mistake.
Right.
And it's like, I think Tibbs, when I look back at it, when he was putting them in the games in crucial moments and letting them fail, I think he was, because I don't know who in the Knicks organization was his godfather. Because I'm like, they were protecting him. It's like, like you clearly see that this guy is not the guy. So why do you keep making concessions for him? You getting rid of players, so that you could still keep this guy on a roster and not make him look bad. You're getting rid of guys, and it's just like once they brought Harden, I'm like, oh, this is the beginning of the end, because now you placating Brunson, and his guy is going to be in the game.
Yeah.
They ramping up, talking all of this. Harden's the greatest thing since sliced bread. He's the greatest thing since sliced bread. He does this. He spaces the floor. He does this. He'll mop your floor. He'll paint your fence. He'll mow your lawn.
Right. Wow.
When you knew the wheels were coming off of R.J. Barrett, and we said this a million times, the Knicks drafted him as a 2-guard.
Yep.
And we did everything under the sun to acquire a 2-guard.
Yep.
Your third round, your number 3 pick in the draft. And we did everything and worked around to get a shooting guard. Hence the reason Fournier is still sitting on the bench.
Right.
You had Fournier, Josh Hart, DiVincenzo, Grimes, the dogs, the cats, the chickens, the rats. Everybody tried to make a 2-guard except the guy we drafted as a 2-guard.
Right.
I knew the wheels were coming off.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. It didn't take much. I didn't do the 3-4 year plan like Bishop. I didn't think this guy, again, I live in North Carolina, so I watch a lot of college games. Duke, North Carolina. I didn't, like Bishop said, he was getting easy buckets, him and Cam Reddish, because they were on the same team as Zion. What happened when Zion went out? When he blew out Sneaker and hurt his foot? You ain't hear shit about Cam Reddish and R.J. Barrett, did you? Because Duke wasn't winning.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Keep it a buck.
Yeah.
When it was on them to do something. And I'm thinking, we drafted this clown number 3.
Yeah.
I would have sooner took Cam Reddish. He was more versatile.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Well, I hear you guys. I hear you. Well, here we go. Let me do a little bit of this real quick. Happy Festivus. I got a lot of problems with you guys.
So this is the airing out session.
This is the airing out fest, real quick.
Okay, so we got R is turning to Cat Williams.
No. Okay.
Whoa.
However, for 2024, I'm gonna save that. Okay, the end of 2024, that will be. But the first thing that's bothered me, and this is recent too, Taylor Swift.
Oh,
bro,
Taylor Swift. No.
Yes.
No.
I'm done. I'm sick. I'm sick of this.
What did it for you?
Yo, just the overplaying of it. Nah, not even that. It's the overplaying of it. It's like, first of all, you're attached to that team. That's one. So you already get the heat from me.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, yo, I'm not tuning in for this. Okay.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Because I'm in agreement with you. Don't get me wrong. But if they would have gave his ex-girlfriend the same airplay they giving this chick.
Who?
Kelsey's ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
She was a nobody.
Yeah, she wasn't Taylor Swift.
Okay.
I ain't even gonna go there, but
Nobody, and And
she was some different hue.
On top of it, she allowed him to disrespect her openly. So it's kind of like, yo, you put yourself in a position, you allow this dude to disrespect you openly, and now you want people to feel sorry for you because he dating flat chest.
Right. Yeah.
What? That you know what? That sounded like Adam Silverman just now.
Oh,
what?
Yeah. Gee. Wow.
She said like an ironing board.
He said,
Oh, you talking about Taylor Swift?
He said, would you like starch with that?
he said FBFC. Wow. Okay.
Wow, y'all are out of control.
I already took
Am I really?
No, he's true.
Does she look like a boy going through puberty?
Wow.
Wow.
You know what?
Now here's another grievance, and this is from our boy Coach from Facebook. He says his grievance is he wants the NBA teams to stop the process, avoid the lottery. What do you guys think about that one? He said,
"Good luck with that one."
Good luck with that one.
You know what? I won't even say the process, guys. There are just some really shitty teams in the NBA. Whether they're trying to tank or not, there's some pretty shitty teams in the NBA.
No, I don't think the colleges are developing these guys anyway.
They're not there long enough.
Exactly. They're not there long enough.
That's it. I guess they drafted from Europe.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, what's the basis? The basis for an NBA franchise is to sell people the dream and the hope that we're going to get better and we're going to do it. We're going to win the title. So if you can sell them this false sense of security is we're going to get drafts. We're going to get draft picks.
Yeah.
We're going to get draft picks. Now, even if you do get draft picks, what's the likelihood that there's another LeBron? What's the likelihood that there's another Kobe? What's the likelihood that there's that one guy who's going to change the face of the NBA and lead it on to the next century? What's the possibility of that happening?
Yeah.
There are no more LeBrons. That's why when Wembanyama or Webby or whatever they want to call him, the Web Man, when he came into the league and everybody's making this whole big deal, oh, he's a better prospect than LeBron. There's no better prospect than LeBron. This dude is 21 years in. He's the leading scorer. He's the top scorer since the NBA, the inception of the NBA. Who's better than that? It's like when people are talking out of the side of their mouth, oh, this guy's got the potential to be this. This guy's got the team he's playing for is 5-20 something. I think 5-29 or something like that. It's like they're going nowhere, no time soon.
Right.
You won't get no arguments from me, brother.
I just believe that we always say this, guys, at the beginning of the year, that we could all sit back, all 4 or 5 of us, and almost to a man, we could pick the 8 teams in each conference that are going to be 1-8. We can do that with maybe a slight 1 or 2 we might miss.
Right.
Damn all that playing shit. I'm talking like it used to be 1-8. All 5 of us can get on here and pick that 1-8. Dominic might miss 1, Dave might miss, but we ain't going to be that far off. We're not going to be 7 out of 8.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I want the guy that's going to pick Detroit.
The shitty teams are still shitty teams. Portland is going to be Portland. Detroit's going to be Detroit. Now Chicago has entered that fray. Utah. This has been going on for the Hornets.
Detroit,
and we're letting 16 to 20 teams in the playoffs to begin with.
Yeah.
What are you really accomplishing with this nonsense, guys?
Nothing.
Detroit's 10 players away.
Yeah. So is Utah.
Another grievance by a coach as well. Let's see how you feel about this, because he's a Knicks fan, obviously. He says that Jay Hart's salary is a little higher for his production.
Who?
Who? Jay Hart. Josh
Hart is
salary is a little high for his production.
Well, that's because he came in and he filled the need that RJ couldn't fill. So he got in the market.
Yeah, it was the market. And he got paid for it. It's not about production, it's about timing.
Right.
Okay.
Right, Dave. 100%.
It's like he still can't shoot a jump shot. Yes, he'll get the rebound and go coast to coast or push the pace or whatever. But when he's shooting the ball, shooting a jump shot, it's like somebody putting a stick up his ass. I'm like, yo, like what's happening here? What's happening here? Watch his shot. Watch his shot. Watch how he shoots the ball.
Yeah, it ain't pretty.
No. Now,
when the Knicks got him, they knew they were borderline getting a 6'4" player that could possibly be a double-double every night with the right amount of minutes.
Right.
At 6'4", and I mentioned this a few minutes ago. He's 6'4", averaging more rebounds than a power forward we let go to Indiana.
Yeah.
Do the math on that. And he's averaging as many points.
Right.
But he's 6'4", getting 6-7 rebounds a night.
Exactly.
Sometimes 10, 11. But he's averaging 6.6 rebounds a night and 8 points at 6'4".
I don't think he's overpaid.
Right.
I don't think he's overpaid.
I think it's for what the market is. I agree with you guys. That's just what it is. You know
14, 15 mil, I think.
You know, exactly. And for that, I mean, listen, it might be considered a bargain.
In today's NBA.
In today's exactly.
Now, what did the Knicks do with Anunoby after this year?
With who?
He's a free agent.
Yeah. Well, wasn't there talk already that he's willing to stay?
Yeah.
You know,
they can say what they want until that contract is signed. Hey, Denver Broncos, see Russell Wilson.
His son, his father is the damn GM of the team. His agent.
His agent. His agent is
right.
Yeah.
It's his son. So it's like I'm sure that they had conversations already and they know what the numbers are.
Exactly.
They know what
I hope so.
the numbers are already. And it's like, okay, so where else are you gonna go that you're gonna have the freedom to, like, there's no pressure on him. There's no pressure on him.
Yeah.
No, there isn't.
There's no pressure. It's like, okay, well, if you score 10 points, 15 points, that's fine. That's great. If you score 7 points, that's great. Because what we need you to do is we need you to defend the best player.
Yeah.
Right. And that's off of rebounds, off of hustle plays.
Yeah.
Off of hustle plays. Hit the corner three-pointer. Hit the corner three-pointer here and there. And
are they going to give him $25 million a year?
Probably. That's what the market is calling for.
Wow.
That's what quickly was
what the market is calling for.
Well, right, exactly. Yeah. But you know what? They gave up IQ and they got a player with IQ.
Yeah, but they didn't. They didn't get.
Like
they gave up the 6. Quickly was what, 6'4"?
Yeah, 6'2".
Yeah, 6'4", 6'2", and they got a 6'7" guy, a 6'6" guy, 230 pounds, 240 pounds that can defend 1 through 5.
Right.
That can defend 1 through 5, and then you also got Precious Achua. Now, don't get me wrong, he's not an offensive juggernaut, but he can defend 1 through 5 as well.
Yeah. They forget about those two guys. They just
where is Achua from?
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Right. They both from Nigeria.
And here's the biggest
what
thing.
happened? They just saw the movie Precious. Like, in Nigeria,
I was wondering when that was gonna come up. I knew it was. I knew it was at some point. I was just
here's one of the biggest overlooked things, guys.
Palace Queens again, raised his head.
We didn't give up none of our draft picks. We gave up a second round.
Yeah, right. So we have some.
So we still got all those first round picks.
Yeah. Now what do we do with that?
I said this from day one, guys. You could be unhappy with Leon Rose, Worldwide West, Worldwide Leader of Sports, whatever the hell his name is. But we have not gotten fleeced yet.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the game ain't over. I'm saying as of now,
comes,
and in their regime, we have not got fleeced. Remember, it was only a minute ago, Ajiri was asking for the stars, the moon, and the sky for Anunoby.
Yeah.
We gave him Barrett and quickly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
You ain't getting no number 1 picks.
No. Now, Bishop, you just mentioned if Embiid comes. Now, what are you trying to say?
I'm saying Embiid, I don't know. they're playing good, but I still don't see them getting past any of those, any of the 2 seeds. I don't see them getting past. They're playing pretty good, but I don't see them getting past that. It's just like, okay, if the young kid goes down, then where are you? Nowhere. Nowhere.
Nah.
If he goes down,
I think the Knicks are better than the Sixers.
You talking about Maxey, Tyrese?
Yeah.
Maxey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maxey goes down, you're nowhere. You're nowhere. And he's playing.
I think Embiid goes down
himself.
before him.
Yeah.
I'm saying he's playing a little beyond himself. He's playing a little beyond himself. And I'll give him hats off to him.
Right.
He's playing beyond himself, but I don't see that mix being. And it's like if I'm Embiid, I'm like, all right, I gave you how many years now? I need to start winning. I need to start winning.
We'll find out this week. The Knicks play the Sixers.
He's gonna win that MVP again. So it's like you're a 2-time MVP, and you're still getting eliminated in the second round. That's got to be frustrating.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
It's got to be frustrating.
And you were the reason they got eliminated.
Right.
Well, I don't want to focus on that part.
Right.
I
I'm
know
not
you
gonna
don't
focus on that part.
Neither does he.
So
I'm a 2-time MVP. No, I'm a 2-time MVP. The only thing I want to focus on is I'm a 2-time MVP.
So here's a question: is Donovan coming here?
No.
I would hope
I don't
not.
see that.
I would hope not.
I
ship
think
has
this,
sailed.
I agree, Dom.
Yeah.
We don't need to go back to being inefficient like you would argue.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
That's not a wise move.
Yeah.
Highly inefficient. People look at the points he scored.
Right.
But you listen to a guy like Bishop, who will tell you getting 19 points on 18 shots is not very efficient. That's Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we saw it in the playoffs last year.
Exactly.
That's Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah. And I'm not. And listen, I was excited. 2 years ago, thinking about the prospect of Donovan.
Of course.
But the way that this team is being built now,
Right?
I think that it would be
counterproductive.
Distraction. Yeah.
Right.
It'd be counterproductive.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they're going somewhere that they have for the first time in a long time. I think I could say that the Knicks look like they have some kind of plan.
Right.
And I think that,
I can agree.
To go backwards, as you guys were saying, and bring in Spider Mitchell as if we're like, well, let's correct what we didn't do before.
Exactly.
We're a different team now.
Right.
So, yeah.
I agree.
And what are you willing to give up for these guys? That's the thing.
Right.
I mean, sooner or later, unless you want to get caught with your hand in your pocket, that if you're looking for that piece and you're not getting that piece because you're trying to hold on to these draft picks and you're getting better, you're winning. So that pick is not going to be a good pick.
Right.
So if you're going to get caught with your hand in your pocket, holding on to all these assets and not getting nothing in return, then shame on you, Leon Rose.
Right.
It's time you start unloading some of these picks to get those pieces that may bring us, to that next step, guys, that next level. But sitting there boasting about we got 101 number 1 picks and we're getting better. So what are you going to do with those picks? They're going to be late first round picks. Don't give me that shit we hear every year. Oh, this is going to be the best draft since. No, it's not. We're going to get a whole bunch of one and dones.
Right.
Half of them are going to be projects.
Exactly.
Get rid of them things, man.
Yeah.
Get you a player that we can use and we can use right now. Damn all of this, spoon feeding shit, man. We tried that. We did, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
As much heat as Thibodeau has taken, Thibodeau don't play the kids. And we had 3 of our draft picks in the starting lineup at one time. Mitchell Robinson, R.J. Barrett, and Grimes. All 3 of them were our draft picks. And the runner-up for 6th man of the year was our draft pick.
Right.
But it didn't work. So now it's time to move on.
Well,
but we got all these picks, guys, and what are you gonna do with them, Lamar?
Coach, I tell you right now, Coach, you're not listening. You're not listening, Coach. You're not listening. If Mitchell, Donovan, no, definitely not Booker. Definitely no, not worth it.
We don't need more shots, guys.
Right.
Leave it alone. Leave it. Stay. No disrespect, Coach, but no. No, they right now, like Don was just saying, and Dave was saying, these guys, they got a plan. It seems it's coming together. And I'm saying this as a Brooklyn Net fan. Okay, but I see it, and like I said, I applaud the move for OG. They're the team right now, the way they are. One more, if you get a center, like Bishop was saying, Vucevic, if you get somebody like him, things, they'll be moving. They'll be continue to move upward. That's for sure. Not saying they win a championship, but they're definitely getting closer. That's for damn sure.
Put it this way, guys. When's the last time that we're on the verge of being in the playoffs 3 in the last 4 years? When's the last time that happened?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Come on, guys.
And being competitive.
We have lost 364 games.
Yeah.
I forgot how many years it was, but we were at the 364 loss total when we got Thibodeau.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a bad.
We made the playoff. And then somebody in their infinite wisdom decided to unseat the apple cart and say, we're going to go with offense over defense and get Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier. Right. That one season set us back. But we sure as hell regrouped quick, didn't we?
Yeah.
Was that Scott Perry? Was that Scott Perry?
We're going to make the playoffs this year. So,
was that Scott Perry?
Yeah. You wanted Kemba Walker, an aging Kemba Walker, who I guess only me and Bishop saw play because we're in North Carolina. But we saw the wheels coming off him 3 years before the Knicks got him. Really? That was your big move to get offense.
Right.
Yeah.
That was Scott Perry. That was Scott Perry, though.
It didn't work. But we regrouped real quick, guys, and we made the playoffs the next year. Got to the second round for the first time in 12 years.
Yeah.
You can't tell me you don't see the progression we're making, guys.
No, that's a good,
whether you like or hate the Knicks.
Yeah.
You can see it. It's before your very eyes.
By the time we got Kemba Walker, he needed a walker.
Yeah. No, he had a walker.
Yeah.
He came to the press conference with a walker.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, I'm not sure where I saw this, but there was some talk about the coach, Thibodeau, and players hitting the wall against, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like to his philosophy. Do you think that it applies?
No.
You think there's any truth to that?
No.
So they're still listening to him. They're not tuning him out. So to speak.
Yeah.
No.
How did you not listen to him when, again, you sit here and you listen to some of these crazy Knicks fans. Again, I'll go to the he don't play the kids. Right. You're saying he don't play the kids. And we got 3 of our kids in the starting lineup. And our other kid coming off the bench, runner-up for 6th man of the year. Now we have what? We still have a good young nucleus. We still got Mitchell Robinson if he comes back or we replace him. You still got Grimes. Now you got Anunoby. It's not like we traded 2 of our draft picks and we got 2 senior citizens in return. Right. We didn't do that. We didn't do the Antonio McDyess shit where we trade players and get somebody that's over the hill, you know, as Dave would say, coming to the press conference with a walker. No.
Right.
The players we moved, we got better when we moved them. But again, we developed them. We developed them good enough that somebody wanted them, didn't we?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You can't blame the coach for everything. I mean,
Right.
Sounds good on paper, but again, we're going on 3 out of 4 years making the playoffs. We ain't done that shit in 20-something years.
Yep.
Let's keep it a buck, guys.
You're right. No, you're right. Exactly, Dom. You're 100% correct. Well, guys, I'm going to end this one particular episode of Untitled. Right. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. Dave, Dom, who else we had? Craig, thank you for coming back. Ronan, brother, Reggie, the Bishop. Please do, sir.
I just wanted to reiterate that
here we go.
That your team ain't going nowhere no time soon.
You missed that part, Bishop.
Yeah. It makes me happy. It brings me joy to remind you of this.
Whatever, hater. It's okay. We're just going through a little phase right now. It's all right. It's okay. We're not that bad. We're not that bad off. We're not that bad off. It's all right. But guys, thank you again for joining me tonight.
Thank you,
Of course, you're quite welcome. And once again, we'll do this again next week, okay?
All right,
everybody have a great day. Stay warm. Enjoy your weekend.
All right. Take care, brothers.
Peace.